Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Whiteboard Mondays. What we're going to talk about today is what the greatest opportunity in America is today. Now, I always take people that go, well, I created something, I'm brilliant, and I built this app or I come up with this thing that nobody else has ever come up with, and they're this percentage of the population. It's actually much further, but I want to screw up my whiteboard space. Okay, I'm not saying, but let me be clear. If you have a great idea, has anybody paid you for it? Can you monetize it? Is anybody interested? Have you brought in any investors? Like, is it have any legs? I'm working on it for 4 years. How much money you made? None. Okay, well, do you have any interest? I'm not saying every business idea after that period of time is dead, but dude, at some point in time, you have to go make money. The greatest opportunity in America today, and I think it's been this way for quite some time, is sales. Now, why I say that is it allows you to go ahead and make money, but it also allows you to go ahead and build a legitimate business. And the reason why is it doesn't discriminate in any way, shape, or form. You don't have to have any education to do so. It doesn't matter what your background is, and there actually is not a required skill set. So if anybody tells you they wouldn't be good at sales, they're lying to themselves. And anybody that's good at sales or makes a good living in sales who tells you that they have some kind of, like Wolf of Wall Street is a movie. Like it's a movie. Like I've never met Jordan Belfort. Maybe I'll meet him one day. Maybe I don't. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I don't care in any capacity. I like to sell things that are good for people. I wouldn't be excited about things I know that people are never going to make any money on. But that being said, it was a movie. And even as crazy as his life may have been, it wasn't like that in real life. It just wasn't. I'm just telling you it wasn't. Now, in whatever part of it was true, they were selling things that nobody wanted to buy. That's movie shit. And I'm fine with that, dude. Boiler room. I'm fine with all that. But real sales, like real life, adult, non-fictional sales, is purely providing an answer. Sorry, you can't read my writing because I write like a 5-year-old, but you're going to listen to me. Provide an answer to a problem a person identified. You didn't identify it. They did. Sales is the greatest business opportunity, occupation. Number one, I read all the time that it's the highest paid occupation in America. You get paid really well. But in today's world of lead-based sales, I'm really careful because I think you're taking orders. You're just an order taker. Now, in the movies, when they say sales, they take a product nobody asked for, they get on the phone, they cold contact people, they say real cute, stupid shit, and they pound the phones all day long, and that's sales. I get it. I wouldn't be involved in anything that didn't have clients for me if I didn't have leads. I want to take orders, and I teach people that leads is such. I teach them the attitude, I teach them the presumptiveness, I teach them the tonality, I teach them what they ask, I teach them what they say, I teach them what they don't say, and I teach them how to take control. But when I got into real estate really fast, my first transaction in real estate, to give you some perspective, I gotta use my other whiteboard next time, Drew. This won't give me enough space. But you all make do. And it's a video, so you can watch as many times as you want. So when I got into real estate, they said to me, do you know anybody that has any houses to list? I said, no, but I had some friends that wanted to buy a house. My first buddy, Mike, wanted to buy a house. We got it just under $300,000, and the commission was 6%, and then they split it. So I got 3% of that. So you can do the math on that. It's $9,000. My broker took way too much, but I still got paid like $5,200. And I showed him the house one time, negotiated the deal. So I was like, that's not so bad. When I got a life insurance, my first week, the dude gave me 20 leads. He gave them to me. And I called them. And I made $25,000 in sales for the week. My commission level wasn't good. It's not what my commission level is now, or the commission levels I pay out in the company that I run. But I still was able to make, in that 1 week, like $10,000. So it's like 10.2 or something like that for a week. And then he had given me these leads. Then he was like, next week you can buy the leads for $1,000. I'm like, don't worry about that, kid. I'm doing 10 grand a week. I'll buy $1,000 in leads a week and do 10K. It ain't got a problem with me. So I can do 40 a month and then spend $4 grand a month, net myself out $36,000 and take care of all my expenses. So everything I've ever done, sales related made me money. Construction materials didn't pay me as good, but I made money right away. And the nice thing is that when you find an industry that sells a product that everybody has to have, staples, somebody's got to have it. I've done real estate, built a company, exited successfully, sold it. Waste management, life insurance. Everybody's going to live somewhere. Everybody's going to throw shit out, and everybody's going to die. So for me, but I started in all those businesses in sales because I think the greatest way to build a company is to start when you look at a lot of these people that are successful, and it's not that I love their story. Like, I live in Florida, Boca Raton. I don't live far from the Heat organization. Eric Spoelstra is probably one of the best coaches that the NBA has ever seen. You look at his numbers, they don't lie. He's still young. I have no idea when he's going to retire. I have no idea how long he's going to coach. But I do know the dude started at the very bottom, and he earned that respect. Everybody said he worked really, really hard. So that, again, I talk a lot about your currency is your work ethic. So in sales, it allows you to go ahead and make money really fast. It's the ability to print money really quick. You do have to work. There are downsides. But if you're not good at it, it's not because you're not good at sales. And you go, well, I'm uncomfortable. Because here's sales or order taking 101. Client's here, you're here. Nothing happens until you get uncomfortable, which makes them a little uncomfortable. You get a little more uncomfortable. You start asking them questions like, hey, Mike, I know you're going back and forth about the price of the house, but it's the appraised value is $320,000. We're at 300. Your wife likes it. Like, dude, what are we doing here? Are we gonna? And by the way, Mike, can I ask you a question with all due respect? Do you actually want to buy a house? Mike, are you actually realistically looking to buy a house, or was this just an activity? Because we have what you guys said is my dream house for a good price that's fair. It doesn't need any work. They're going to do the inspection. You have all that in your contract, but you still don't want to buy it. Or, Mike, I got this life insurance policy. Every life is a death sentence. You're going to die. You know you're going to die. You know you need this. You wouldn't ask for it. I'm here. You have to learn to be presumptive. And again, don't let anybody return their order. That's always my deal. Like, when I got in all these sales positions, I was like, what do you mean they didn't buy it from me? They filled out a form for life insurance. You went out there. What do you mean they didn't buy it from you? I'm like, dude, when you order a pizza, have you ever ordered a pizza? And maybe you have. I would never do this. It shows up. You're like, all right, order a pepperoni pizza. What is it? Pepperoni pizza. I don't want it anymore. Now, if it's a cheeseburger, you're like, dude, I want a cheeseburger. Order pepperoni pizza. But if I show up to sell you life insurance, like you asked me to, and I'm here to sell it to you, and you say I'm not interested anymore, how the hell you return the order that you placed? And that's the mindset you have to get. See, what people don't want you to know, what a lot of the people that are good at sales don't want you to know is they're not special. They're not. And the guys and girls that are good are having success in sales and do it because they want to serve and feed their ego, they can never scale a business. Because even if they really were good or had some kind of crazy talent, would you want to tell everybody how great you are? Because doesn't that tell other people they can't do it? Or would you want to go, dude, here's what I've done. I can teach anybody to do it. Any company I've been at, I get in meetings, I go, I could teach you to run the company. You might not like it. It's a lot of freaking work, a lot of conflict resolution, a lot of things you got to learn, and a lot of just BS, to be honest with you. But I could teach you to do it. Once you humanize what you do, then you empower everybody to be good in the sales industry. Find yourself a place that has leads. Find yourself a product that people need, but also that you love. If you love the product, dude, you'll take orders all day long. Like health and wellness. There's some people I've met, they're so unbelievably in love with health and wellness. Like, I'm interested in living right and having decent health and wellness. I want to do all that, but I don't see the products and go, oh my God, I'm just not wired. That's just not me. I like them. I'm interested, but when I meet other people that have sold me things, because I've asked about it and they've kind of called me, dude, they're so passionate about it. Like, how could I say no? And they love that industry. Find something you love. Find something that leads. Sales is the highest paid occupation in America. Also allows you to scale a business, learn from people like me that have done really well at it and don't tell you how great they are. They show you how to be great. True mentorship is not throwing up on people about how great you are. True mentorship is trying to teach people to be as good or better than you and explaining to them that they can achieve the thing. You can build a number of companies next to them as well. No problem. You have to decide to find the right mentorship. So if somebody's looking for an opportunity, an occupation, Damn, 3/4 of the country says they need a second job to make ends meet right now in today's current economy. Sales is great because it's independent. Don't have to leave your job. 1099. I had a job when I was in real estate, job in life insurance, everything I was doing, waste management, everything I started selling, I had a job as well. And then I finally left my job completely and went full time just to be an entrepreneur because I wanted to control my own time. That was really why I did that. So I really appreciate your time. Please subscribe, like, share. If you know somebody in the business, if you know somebody who says they're a great closer and a great salesperson, and then you ask them why, they go, I'm just great. Send them this video. Tell them they're not. They got great at it. But they don't have, when you're a professional football player, you're a professional football player first and foremost because you're a great athlete. I mean, if you're holding the ball, they snap it to you, hold it, you're probably back quarterback, probably or punter. You can kick the ball. But if you like playing offense, defense, you're out there doing your thing, you're a great athlete. You have to be a great athlete to be on the field, and then I'm sure there's still plenty of mental acuity, all that stuff that plays into you being even better. But dude, you gotta be a great athlete. To be good here, there is no skill set you have to be born with. You just have to be willing to get uncomfortable and get better with people, ask difficult questions, control situations. But sales is the greatest opportunity in America right now, bar none.